I just can't understand how those two excerpts were ones that I didn't even come across last week.
It's a swing wing.
It's a what?
It's a swing wing. I'm sorry, I just thought that after over 50 years, someone needs to do this. In a previous video of mine, I said this.
Late on April 6, 2017, which will be 100 years after the U.S. entered World War I, and see how widely it's going to be covered.
Honestly, I thought it would have had tons of media coverage. When the time came, I didn't hear or see it anywhere. The only reference I heard was from an acquaintance of mine. He mentioned that he saw it on the news. I just find it odd that I didn't. Anyway, why did the United States enter World War I? According to E-Notes, it was the Germans' decision to resume the policy of unrestricted submarine warfare in the so-called Zimmermann telegram, intercepted by the British, in which Germany floated the idea of an alliance with Mexico. History.com tells us that 2 days after the U.S. Senate voted 82-6 to declare war against Germany, the U.S. House of Representatives endorses the declaration by a vote of 373-50, and America formally enters World War I. I just can't understand how those two excerpts were ones that I didn't even come across last week. That acquaintance of mine was the only one in my real life to briefly mention it, and that was because I brought it up. This was considered and hoped to be the war to end all wars. This, however, wasn't the case, as some of the events of the Great War were claimed to be the cause of World War II. In the U.S., the end of the war was a celebration that led to the Roaring Twenties, which led to the Great Depression, but World War II was seen as the event that ended the worldwide depression. All of this happened
You were sitting next to each other. This is a...
The 100th anniversary of the start of World War I itself garnered lots of coverage. I seriously thought the U.S. involvement would have had as much attention. I think the Pearl Harbor event was covered more because it was a tragedy rather than a note that was taken as a threat. The Pearl Harbor incident was talked about for 2 days on the news. I imagine a lot of conversation about the end of the Great War on November 11th, 2018. As much, if not more than the anniversary of the start of it.
Harry Patch, the last person to have survived the Great War.
After searching through videos or footage or anything of World War I eventually came across something that both interests me and disappoints me. Simply put, I really wish I would have met the last surviving soldier who fought in the Great War.
Showing the wasteland that both armies were being ordered to capture. Harry was one of those who was sent in.
He died at the age of 111 in 2009. Back then, I was still highly dependent on my family.
Condone, soldier of human being.